Hey guys, welcome back to Firewood on the Hill. My name is Matt. Today we got some splint to do, and I'm gonna talk about how I acquire my IBC totes. Stick around and see what we got going on. All right, first off guys, I want to let y'all know I finally got some pallet forks. I'll tell you what was happening. I told my dealer I wanted 48 inch. He cannot seem to get them, so he told me another dealer that carried the 48 inch pallet forks for the Coyote, and they were about $200 more than what I was going to get my pallet forks from my dealer. So instead of waiting and just putting off what I need to do, I went ahead and broke down and bought 42 inch pallet forks, and I got the 2,000 pound rating. But anyways, I got the 42 inch 2,000 pound. These are it right here. I have to say guys, I was going for the 48 inch because I thought I would need that extra length, but the 42 is nice for two reasons. One, if I'm in tight spaces, that extra 6 inches does make a difference. I tell you what, this morning I was pulling some totes out in the other wood yard, and if I had 48 inch pallet forks, I literally would not be able to fit in there, which is kind of crazy. Another thing too is when you got, like for this right here, I have IBC totes lined up together, right? Just right underneath the conveyor. If I was going to come in from the back side right here, when I put my pallet forks all the way underneath, they're not going to go through and touch the other pallet or the other IBC tote, right? So with the 48 inch, I was having to like basically try to figure out where the end of the first IBC tote was so I could pick it up and not pick up the other. While that's not a big deal, what was going on is because all the weight was on the tip of those pallet forks, my tractor was having trouble lifting it. So with these pallet forks, I could put it all the way through, not worried about touching the other IBC tote, and I'll get all the way under and get as much power or much lifting force I possibly can from it. I'm actually glad that I did get the 42 inch, just based off those two scenarios that I've already figured out. Obviously, sometimes you do need that extra length, but for these two instances, it actually worked out in my favor to be a shorter pallet fork. Also, with the Coyote, it doesn't have the highest lifting capacity. It's not like a skid steer where you could basically lift whatever you want. It does have its limits, so having those lighter, shorter forks does help with the lifting capacity. So in all, it's exactly what I wanted. All right, so to the whole IBC tote thing, a lot of people, some people get them for free, some people pay $60 to $70, $50, whatever, very expensive to get these. I have found a way where I can buy mine for $10 or $15 a piece, and what I'll do is I'll get a bunch at a time. Like one time I got 18 at a time, and what I did is I sold a couple of them for $50, $60 a piece, and I was able to recoup my money back and get all the other totes for free. While it kind of is going backwards, I'm getting rid of totes that I've already got. So obviously I know that I'm giving away I'm selling totes that I actually need or want. That is kind of backwards, but at the same time I'm getting my totes for free this way, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to have 100 at one time. I'm just looking to slowly get them, have them pay for themselves, and call it good, right? So that's my idea on that. Also, one other thing guys, this actually happened to me, and it might work out in my favor. We'll see. If you look at these IBC totes, a lot of times they'll have the shipping address and phone number of who originally received these totes. And if you get that information, then you can actually call the main source and possibly get the totes for free. Because whoever sold them to you for 10, 15 bucks, there's no way they bought them and resold them for a good amount of money, right? Like they clearly got those things for free, right? So that's just the thought. I hope it helps you guys. But so with all that being said, I have pallet forks now, so I can split into these IBC totes that I have. I actually have about 10 of them ready to go. And as you can see, I already cut the cutouts of these because obviously y'all saw me struggle with IBC totes before without cutouts. But I don't have a lot of wood here, but I got enough to fill those 3 totes up today. Some of them I already cut down, and some of them I'll just have to move to get the other ones that are not cut. But yeah, I got the Wolf Ridge 28 Pro C, got the Magnum package, so it's got the 6.5 second cycle time. Actually, if you saw my last video, I do have the new bronze slides on, so we're going to keep an eye on those. Those are supposed to last 10 times longer than, not 10 times, they're supposed to last a lot longer than the black slides. So I'm excited to run those and see how those go. So enough of me talking, guys. Let's get to splitting. We got one tote full. I guess it's beneficial to have it on a tote on either side just to catch the stuff that's falling over. But I need to get this one out of here and scoot this one up, and we'll keep splitting. We got our second tote filled up. A bunch of it flew off the back because it's hitting the top and falling down. And we got quite a bit falling in there actually. So I'll pile this as high as I can. We'll take the tractor, take it to every other wood yard. And I think we'll call it a day. I'm back to where I don't have anything else to split. Everything else has to be cut. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe. We'll catch you next time.